two, three. Hey, let's go. Hey, let's go. Hey, hey, let's go. Hey.
Could have been dead sleeping in my grave, but you said no, wouldn't have it that way. Gave me a second chance, and I thank you for that. The devil tried to get me, but you had my back.
Hello, good souls. How are you guys doing? I hope you're having a wonderful week. I'm assuming we already know how everything goes. We start with a question, and then I recap what we talked about on Wednesday, and I read a devotion, and then I talk about it in my own words and try to explain to make it better to understand. And then we do the trust in him exercise, which would take us throughout the whole week. So last week we talked about talking about the good stuff, and we said that first we must acknowledge our feelings, and then if it's a feeling of negativity, we must tell God about it. If you're feeling really down, unhealthy, very sad, just tell God about it and trust in him to work out things for you. If you're feeling very positive about yourself and about the day and about everything, make sure you tell the next person that you see, because talking about the good stuff actually increases the intensity of such a feeling. So we want to talk about the good stuff so that such positivity increases. And regardless of how we feel, we have to choose to enjoy our day. And today, for our devotion, we're gonna read Success Starts With Your Thoughts. So success starts with your thoughts. Our memory verse for today is 2 Corinthians chapter 10 verse 5. We destroy every proud obstacle that keeps people from knowing God. We capture their rebellious thoughts and teach them to obey Christ. I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. I'm gonna tell you what I learned from reading the book, and then at the end I'm actually gonna read the book for you to listen. For our question today, it's not actually a question today, it's like a statement. So we're gonna do a daily affirmation. And daily affirmation or affirmation is something that you want to happen to your life. So like if you don't have something, or you really want something to happen to you, or you want something in your life, you make a daily affirmation so that that thing would happen. A great exercise, you guys. Let's go on. So today, what is your daily affirmation? Okay, let me give an example. For example, if you're someone that is not very comfortable in your own skin, your daily affirmation would be, I am very comfortable in my own skin. I love my skin. That would be your daily affirmation. And then you write it down, and then you go through your day with that thought in your head. That example could be, if you're someone that is wanting a long-lasting or loving, passionate relationship, your daily affirmation could be, I am in a long, loving, passionate relationship. So you want it, you have it, you already know that it's gonna come to you. So you're making a daily affirmation towards that. And another daily affirmation for yourself could be, if you want to earn like $100,000 a year, your daily affirmation would be, I am earning $100,000 a year. That is what you're earning. What is your daily affirmation for today or for this week? So what I learned about reading today's Success Starts With Your Thoughts was that we may wish to be successful. Like we may have a saying that I wish to earn 100,000 a year. I wish to be successful in life. But if we don't plan and work towards our wish, it's not gonna come to pass. So by making a plan, you talk to yourself constantly about it, and then you write it down. So for example, my plan is to grow spiritually with God, and then to share my devotions every Wednesdays. So by making such a plan, I talk to myself about it every day. And on Monday, I write it on my board, or I write it on a paper, and I constantly talk to myself about it. Then on Tuesday, I remind myself again, talk to myself about it, that, oh, tomorrow I have to make a video and tell the whole world about my devotion. So I write it down, and then I read a devotion on Tuesday, and then I write down what I actually have to talk to the world about. So I'm constantly talking to myself, going to class, talking to myself about what I have to do, my plans for the future and everything. So another way of making a plan is your plan needs to match what you actually want to do in the future. So you can't say that you want to be a musician in the future and then go to school for teaching or go to school for journalism. Like, do you get me? I hope you understand. So you have to match your plan according to what you really want to do in your future. There's no way I'm gonna miss this. So you choose your thoughts very wisely, And then you submit all your plans to God. You submit them all to God. You choose them very, very, very positively and wisely, then submit it to God and trust in Him to work things out for you. Saying it's an easy process, yeah, like writing about it, talking to yourself about it constantly, submitting it to God and doing all the good stuff. I'm not saying that, oh, right after you do all these things, you're gonna succeed in the future. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that it's going to take a lot of time, effort, commitment, studying, a lot of things. But you have to build all those strength. You have to build your strength. You have to be very prepared for it. Know that it's not going to be easy for me to be successful in the future. So I have to keep up with everything that I'm doing, and eventually your results are going to be worth it. God has already given us successful lives. We just have to align it with what plans He has for us. Yeah, keep your thoughts in line with the plans that God has for you, and God does not have any bad thoughts for us. He has good thoughts for us, thoughts to prosper us and not to harm us at all. So yeah, we're gonna take control of our thoughts and trust them to God. To reading the book, so let's just move on and start reading the book. So success starts with your thoughts. 2 Corinthians chapter 10 verse 5. We destroy every proud obstacle that keeps people from knowing God. We capture their rebellious thoughts and teach them to obey Christ. Nobody is successful in any venture just by wishing they would be. Successful people make a plan and talk to themselves about the plan constantly. You can think things on purpose, and if you make what you think about match what you actually want to do, your feelings may not like it, but they will go along. I slept great last night, and when I woke up at 5 a.m., I didn't feel like getting up. It was so cozy under the fluffy cover, and I felt like staying right there. I know that feeling. But I had a plan. I had decided how many hours I would write today. And in order to do that, I had to get up. I thought, I'm going to get up now, and I got up. Do you make an effort to choose your thoughts, or do you just meditate on whatever that falls into your head? Even if it's in a total disagreement with what you have said you want out of your life. When your thoughts are going in the wrong direction, do you capture them and submit them to Christ as the Bible instructs? I want to encourage you today. The good news is you can change. As I have said for years, we are in a war and the mind is the battlefield. We either win or lose our battles based on winning or losing the war in our minds. Learn to think according to the Word of God, and your emotions will start lining up with your thoughts. If you have had years of experiencing wrong thinking and letting your emotions lead you as I did, making the change may not be easy, and it will definitely require a commitment of study, time, and effort, but the results will be worth it. Don't say, I am just an emotional person and I can't help the way I feel. Take control, you can do it. Yay! So yeah, you can do it. So our trusting in Him exercise would be keep your thoughts in line with the plan that God has for you, and a plan to prosper you and not to harm you at all. Take control of your thoughts by trusting them to Him. So that's our trust in Him exercise for today. Throughout this week, we're gonna keep our thoughts in line with the plan that God has for us, and then God has a plan to prosper us and not to harm us. So that's what we're gonna go through our week with. So we have to take control of our thoughts by trusting them to God. So yes, thank you so much for listening. Have a wonderful week. Bye. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and comment on my channel. Thank you so much. Bye.
Let's go. Hey.